ain't living. Not feeling great all of a sudden.
Love Hurts, directed by Jonathan Isbio, starring Ke Huy Quan and Ariana DeBose.
We've been looking for you. Marvin Gable.
A Milwaukee realtor receives an envelope from a former partner in crime whom he left for dead. Hunted by his brother, a violent crime lord, Marvin must confront the choices that haunt him and the history he never truly buried.
Where's the money?
Tell my brother to back off.
Hey there, whoa there, it's Rogue here. Love is in the air, and we have another Valentine's Day film. Love Hurts is an action rom-com. John Wick, but make it romantic. Love Hurts was cheesy fun for me. This got a few laughs out of me, and I'm glad that I decided to watch this. Let's start with the positives. The fight choreography is absolutely incredible. This is Mission Impossible levels of fight choreography. It's that great. The use of everyday objects as well as standard weapons like knives, machetes, and guns. It was almost like a game. Like, okay, what are they gonna use in the next fight scene?
Hey, are you all right?
Because this movie isn't taking itself seriously and it's a little on the cheesy side, the fight scenes can be funny.
I'm in the middle of a high-intensity yoga. Can you give me a minute? I'm so sorry.
The action is very lighthearted in this movie, and that's actually a good thing. This is a movie about killer assassins, but there's something very sweet and innocent that this movie has to it. I believe a lot of that has to do with the performance from the lead actor, Ke Huy Quan, who I have absolutely adored ever since I watched the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. His character Marvin is in love with a girl that he considers to be out of his league. These are killer assassins, but it's just very sweet and innocent the way these two characters interact with each other. Marvin is in love with Rose, but Rose is currently on the run from Marvin's brother. Marvin's brother is not sweet and innocent. He is a violent crime lord named Knuckles.
But he double-crossed me.
Find them. Now! Swiss cheese, they shit.
Don't worry, I've got guys who can patch all this up like new.
Knuckles has a love for drinking boba. It is so funny. There's one scene when Knuckles gets a particularly good cup of boba where he takes a sip and then he moans a little bit. And he looks at the cup like, damn. Let's talk about the aspects of the film I feel mixed about.
We've been looking for you. Marvin Gable.
Marvin is being chased by a couple hitmen sent by Knuckles, and while I do appreciate the incredible fight scenes and the choreography, I thought that the film started to slow down every time these two characters were on screen. One of them is having relationship issues, and the other one is trying to convince him to become more emotionally available, which is played for laughs because they're hitmen, but it just wasn't that funny to me.
This little 4-foot nothing ass spider monkey ninja got hopped. Hey, what the?
They actually reminded me of the hitmen from Pineapple Express, but a not funny version of those characters because I do enjoy those characters. I decided to place them here in the mixed category because they did get a few chuckles out of me, but overall though, I didn't think that these two hitmen were very funny. Let's jump into the negatives.
Ow, what the? Rose?
Hey, Marv.
The heart of this movie is the love story between Marvin and Rose, but there is just no chemistry between these two. Worse than a lack of chemistry, it's actually awkward and very forced between them. I think that Ariana DeBose does a good job with what she's given, but she is extremely miscast opposite Ke Huy Quan. It seemed more like a younger woman taking advantage of an older man's feelings for her than a genuine bond between them. It was just really awkward and forced, and there was zero chemistry between them.
You stole from my brother. I got you out. Why did you come back?
We're hiding, and hiding ain't living. If we're gonna stop your brother, I'm gonna need the old you. Now.
This is a Valentine's Day film, so it's a really big negative that the two leads have a lack of chemistry, which is the same complaint that I had in my previous Valentine's Day film that I reviewed, Heart Eyes. I am not feeling the love in these Valentine's Day films in 2025.
Swiss cheese, they shit.
Don't worry, I've got guys who can patch all this up like new.
My final negative for Love Hurts is that there are some slight pacing issues. I think at least 15 minutes could have been trimmed off just to make this film a little bit more of an enjoyable viewing experience. Overall, I had a fun time with Love Hurts. It made me laugh so much, and the fight choreography is absolutely incredible. I think that Love Hurts is a solid choice to watch on Valentine's Day, but I do think this one might be better to go watch with a group of friends than a date, just because it's really funny and the romance just, it's not really there. I am going to give Love Hurts a 6.5 out of 10. Join my Rogue Gallery by clicking the subscribe button. Give this video a like and leave a comment down below to show your support. And follow me on Instagram at Alexis Has Gone Rogue.